Unsee Shay here. You already know what time it is, baby. We talking Kansas City Chiefs. We talking Patrick Mahomes. We talking Andy Reid. And now, we talking about the kind of trade that makes front page headlines and championship parade. I'm talking about that boy from Atlanta, the unicorn himself, Kyle Pitts. Now let me tell you something. This right here, this would change everything. Chapter 1. The Chiefs came up short. Now look. Let's rewind the tape a bit. The Kansas City Chiefs had a shot at immortality. A three-peat. The first time ever in the Super Bowl era. But they ran into a Philly freight train in Las Vegas and got sent packing. Final score, 40-22. The Eagles showed them the business, and now the Chiefs are back at the drawing board. Patrick Mahomes, still him, still magic in a bottle, still the cheat code, but even Mahomes can't win him. All when his top dog, Travis Kelce, is starting to slow down. He's still great, don't get me wrong, but Father Time, he undefeated. You make a move so big, it tilts the balance of power. Enter Kyle Pitts. Chapter 2. The Kyle Pitts Conundrum. Now, Kyle Pitts, man, he ain't just any tight end. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. Let me say that again for the folks in the back. 4. That's the highest a tight end has ever gone. That's how much talent this boy got. But the Falcons, they've been out there running a sandbox offense. They got this thoroughbred in the stable and out here treating him like a fullback. Pitts had 602 yards and 4 touchdowns in 2024. Not bad, but not what you expect from a talent like him. And you can't blame the kid. Nah, that's on Atlanta. Wrong system. Wrong QB carousel. Wrong everything. But let me tell you who would know what to do with him. Andy Reid. Chapter 3. Andy Reid, the tight end whisperer. Andy Reid took Travis Kelce and turned him into a first-ballot Hall of Famer. Took a third-round pick out to Cincinnati and made him Mahomes' ride or die. You put Kyle Pitts in that kind of system? Oh, baby, that's fireworks on Sundays. That's red zone nightmares. That's 2nd and 6 turning into 6 points real quick. Reid knows how to motion his tight ends. He'll flex them out wide. He'll run double to sets. You can line Pitts up like a RAR, like a slot, like an H-back. That's versatility. That's versatility. That's Andy Reid with a new toy. And don't forget Mahomes. You give that man Kyle Pitts with his arm? That's unfair. Chapter 4. The locker room equation. And look, don't think this ain't about chemistry too. You bring Pitts into that Kansas City locker room. You surround him with winners, with dogs, with guys like Mahomes, Chris Jones, Nick Bolton. That championship mindset gon' rub off on him. And Travis Kelce? Man's a legend, but he's also a leader. He'd mentor Pitts the way. Gronk took guys under his wing. Pitts would have to carry the load right away. He'd be the apprentice, the next in line. That's how dynasties stayed dynasties. Chapter 5. The trade itself. Low risk, high reward. Now I know what y'all thinking. What it gon' cost? According to Mitch Milani at Bleacher Report, all it might take is a couple late-round picks in 2026. Man, if you the Chiefs, that's like trading pocket change for a Rolex. Atlanta might want to offload Pitts before his rookie contract expires. They know they ain't using him right. They know his value ain't what it should be. That's when you strike. That's when good teams become great. You get value on the low and turn it into gold. You see what Brett Veach been doing the last few years? Always pulling rabbits out the hat. He'd be all over this. Chapter 6. Strategic implications. Look around the AFC. Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, C.J. Stroud, and don't forget Aaron Rodgers out in New York. You gotta keep your foot on the gas. The Chiefs' offense last year, it sputtered at times. Didn't always look explosive. Rashee Rice stepped up, but you need more. Pitts would stretch the field. Keep safeties honest. Help in blocking. You can run 12 personnel and punish defenses inside and out. This move ain't just about Kelce. It's about taking back the offensive throne. Chapter 7. Kelce's swan song and the Mahomes legacy. Now look, if this is Kelce's last ride, what better way to honor him than handing the keys to a young bull like Pitts? That's how you do it. Let the oak pass the torch. Let Mahomes build with a new weapon for the next 5, 6, 7 years. And Mahomes, he trying to catch Brady. He already got 3 rings. You add Pitts to the mix, and you might be looking at now 4 in 2026. And 5 not long after. Pitts could be that piece. And 5 not long after. Pitts could be that piece. This ain't a luxury move. This a necessity. Chapter 8. What if they don't? If the Chiefs don't pull this trigger, I ain't saying they fall off. They still got Mahomes. Still got that D-line. Still got that calling the shots. But it gets tougher. It gets tighter. Windows don't stay open forever. You wait too long. You miss out. You let Pitts go to someone like the Bengals or Ravens or even the Dolphins. Oh, you got problems. Big ones. This is chess, not checkers. And this trade, that's checkmate. Chapter 9. Final verdict from Uncle Shay Shay. So here's what UNC's saying. Go make that call. Send them pics. Let Mahomes feed him that rock. Because this right here, this would change everything. The road to ring, no. 4 starts with no. 8. Let's get it. Chapter 10. Legacy building and the dynasty blueprint. Let me paint the picture even clearer. Mahomes got his money. Kelce got his gold jackets lined up. Reed's one of the greatest minds the game's ever seen. But they ain't done. Not even close. See, the Patriots had their time. Brady and Belichick ruled for 2 decades. But this next era, it's Mahomes and Reed. And to build that kind of longevity, you gotta think 5 years down the road, not 5 games. Pitts gives you that bridge from one era of dominance to the next. You give Kyle Pitts that structure, that coaching, that quarterback, and he gonna blossom into what he was drafted to be. A nightmare, a matchup problem. A Hall of Famer in the making. That's not hyperbole, baby. That's fact. This ain't just about the 2025 season. This about 2027, 2028, 2030. Dynasties don't happen by accident. They get built with smart moves, bold risks, and the right players at the right time. And right now, that time is Kyle Pitts. So, Chiefs Kingdom, you'll know what to do. End of analysis.